special game of the week tonight between the Calipatria Hornets and the Vincent Memorial Scots. Scott Gross along with Cole Johnson bringing you the call tonight in a big battle in Desert League. We're starting to see the season come to some very important games here, and this is one for both teams.
Yeah, it's getting late in the season, Scott, and this is where it matters. It doesn't matter what happens. It does matter in the beginning of the season, but at the end of the year, this is really what counts, especially for a team like Vincent Memorial, who's on a streak. 4 games won in a row. Calipat, first-year head coach, and Matt Self, and they're trying to get themselves out from the bottom of this league right now.
And that's where they've been more often than not over the last 10 years. They have had some success to get into the playoffs a few years ago, but Vincent Memorial, one of the powers in the league and a power throughout the southern portion of California in the San Diego section of the CIF. They have made deep runs in the playoffs, in the sectional playoffs. They have gone to numerous semifinals. They've been to a state final before, so success is nothing new for head coach David Wong and the Scots.
No, absolutely not. They've been here before. I mean, this is a team that went on a state title run, 4 years ago in 2017. As we take a look at head coach David Wong, his 7th season, and they've been there every time, 48 wins. So you can see they're racking up wins each season in and out. 4 division wins there, and 9-4 versus opponents like this in the Desert League. You know, this is a team that is right now falling behind a couple of. They don't have a lot of senior leaders, Scott. They're really led by number 9, who was their former quarterback. It was Diego Elorde, now wide receiver, but he is one of the only leaders that Coach Wong said they really have. They don't have a lot, but they're kind of falling on a lot of younger guys. They're very inexperienced. They're experimenting right now, and you know, for years to come, even if they make a run this year, they're going to be a pretty good squad to be forced to be reckoned with in the next few years to come, for sure.
When we're talking about inexperience, we turn the page over to Calipatria. The Hornets did not play in the spring. They had all of their games canceled. They are led by head coach Matt Self in his first season. Played some college football up in North Dakota for Maryville State up there. Played defensive end. Now he brings that knowledge down here. His first season, and he has Calipat and the Hornets with 2 wins already. They're 2-4.
Yeah, he came in last year, but then they ended up not playing one single game. This is a team that did not play one game last year, not even in the shortened spring season. So it's really a fresh start in the fall heading into this year. So what he's done so far, it's something he says they are progressing every single day, and those 2 wins are big for them because they could have easily came in here, been winless in his first year, full year. But things are looking up for them, and he definitely is very proud of where they have come so far.
And he only has 3 seniors on this team, and he only has 23 players on his team right now, down from 27 a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, they have they have 4 returning seniors, and that's it. The rest of this squad is made up of guys from JV from 2 years ago. Regardless, even the seniors, they didn't play a snap of football last year. This team hasn't played football since the fall of the 2019-20 season. So that's definitely a disadvantage for them, but they're making the most of it right now.
Yeah, COVID wiped out that spring season. They did not play a game, as you mentioned. Even early on in the preseason here, they had a 4-team scrimmage scheduled with San Pasqual, Antelope, both out of the Yuma area. And also, they were supposed to play Kofa Azure. It was a 4-team tournament, or practice, if you will. All of that was wiped out.
Yeah, and that's something that would have jump-started this, not only them, but those other 3 teams involved. It's tough when you get something. A scrimmage is really meant to really see where you're at. You know, that's every school starts with a scrimmage. And when you jump into a season, your first game matters. Where there's a record, there's a win or a loss being put in the column after a first game when you get your first actual action against a different jersey. That's big news there, and you know it's tough that they weren't able to start off with a scrimmage like that. But they've handled themselves. They've been in every game, so they're definitely got a tough team in Vincent Memorial here tonight, though.
We've got the captains out at midfield for the coin toss. And it looks like it's going to be Calipatria who won the toss. They have deferred. They will kick. And it will be the Vincent Memorial Scots going on offense first. As the captains on the field for Vincent Memorial, Max Ascalani, number 7, number 8, Jacobo Elias, number 8, number 9, Diego Elordi is number 9, and the other captain out there is number 57, Jesus Alonso Hurtado. And the captains for the Calipatria Hornets. Zach Liel, he is number 8, a wide receiver, along with Johnny Sadbury, number 35, and Ricardo Tirado, number 61. Okay, on to kick. Calipatria ready to get going. That is number 30, Alex Fernandez. Also poses as a running back. Fernandez back, approaches. Pow! We are underway. High end over end kick taken at the 30-yard line to the 35 to the near side and lassoed down at the 35. A gain of 5 on the return. Elias in the shotgun. 5 wide receivers. 3 to the near side. He'll go down the seam to the middle. Wide open. He's got his man, and he is gone for the touchdown. Touchdown, Scots. And Elordi on the touchdown. 49-yard strike right down the seam. And on the opening drive of the game, Vincent Memorial. A touchdown from Jacobo Elias to number 9, the senior captain, Diego Elordi. 2-minute, 30-second drive and then opening drive for the Scots. They set up at their own 25-yard line. Elias rolls off to his left side, looking, stops, shimmers, shakes, stops, and now will roll back, and he's going to be sacked. Nice job by the Hornets. Great pursuit. I believe that was 61 in there.
Ricardo Tirado, one of the 4 returning seniors on this team. So you know he's playing with every ounce that he has because he was had his junior season taken away from him. He has one last chance at this. You know those guys definitely very eager out here, and that's a great play. Coach Matt Selfson, he's one of their stars here out on the field, both sides of the ball on the offensive and defensive line.
Andre Rodriguez, number 13, and number 5, Esteban Sanchez. Is going to be a fake. And Zendejas going to plow his way forward to the 30-yard line. So a little bit of trickery by head coach Matthew Self and the Hornets. Zendejas under center. And he'll toss to the near side and getting a lot of room to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown! Alex Fernandez on the toss and scamper into the end zone, and the Hornets are now down by 1 on the 31-yard touchdown run by Alex Fernandez. Great job on the near side by Austin Self. Andrew Kokova giving the time and the space for Fernandez to use, and he used all of the real estate on the touchdown run. Holding brings up a first down and 20. Elias will sling off to the far side, caught by Manriquez, and Manriquez will get all of it back and a first down to the 20-yard line. Hector Manriquez, back-to-back catches, back-to-back first downs. Vincent Memorial now down at the 22-yard line with the first down, a gain of 22.
In the split back formation again. Elias gonna take it himself. He has at least the first down. We'll see what they rule if he's into the end zone.
Well, it was a smart play by Elias because there was no center. There was no one over the ball.
Oh, touchdown. They give him a touchdown there on the QB sneak. Jacobo Elias, this time on the ground, his second touchdown of the game. And the Scots retake the lead 13-7, and the extra point on its way. This is the only punt of the game so far outside of that first drive by Calipatria. So here's Elias, takes the snap, and he's going to find Apodaca, shake to tackle, down the sideline, still on his feet, all the way up to the Calipatria 33-yard line for a first down. Elias in the single shotgun, takes the snap, rolls to his left, he's flushed out of the pocket, throws on the run, that ball is knocked down, incomplete, and a huge stand for the Calipatria defense.
Nice job by Zachary Leal, number 8, one of the safeties, knocking it away, and a great defensive stand for the Hornets. That's LettermanandBros.com, or ask for Dan at 760-693-5034.
First and 10, but the play blown up by Zavala. Once again, he's been all over the field. Sanchez got the pitch, and that is going to be a tough take for Calipat as the clock continues to tick under 40 seconds. Brings them all the way back to the 37-yard line, so they may be taking this one right to the break.
3 wide receivers to the top, 2 wide receivers to the near side.
As big as that drive was for Calipat, this is even bigger for Vincent Memorial, trying to pad this lead here.
Elias to the near side, quickly slings it, caught to the near side by Rodriguez, down to the 41-yard line. It'll be a first down grab. Quick strike from Elias to number 13, Andre Rodriguez, the junior wide receiver with the first down. Luis Valetti, the wide receiver, to the bottom. They're looking for him, and Elias is going to take it himself to the 10-yard line. He's going to scamper his way to the 5-yard line, spins his way in, bulldozes his way down to the goal line, and a touchdown. Jacobo Elias with the 13-yard touchdown scamper, giving the Vincent Memorial Scots a 20-7 lead. He had a lot of space out there, and he used it to his advantage, but he also used his size once he got near the goal line to plow his way across. Elias will sling down the middle of the field. He's got his man open. Elordi has it to the 50-yard line, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Scots!
Wow.
85-yard touchdown strike, and Elordi did the rest after he got it. A big third down dagger. Just when it looked like Calipatria was going to get the ball in great field position, Diego Elordi with a great catch, great moves, and then turned down the Jets.
Man, he's got some speed. He got 3 Hornets chasing after him, and he just outran everybody. You see there's a tackle opportunity up top by, it looked like it was Anthony Rosales out there who was trying to bring him down. Oh, wow.
Zendejas under center for the Hornets, and he will roll to his right side. Great job penetrating by the defensive line of the Vincent Memorial Scots. Wonderful effort, and going absolutely nowhere was Zendejas. 6 different receivers now have caught a pass.
Yeah, and that's something to say. You don't see that a lot. Usually in high school, you stick to 1 or 2 guys.
Elias will go over the middle, down the seam. Guess who? It's going to be Elardi right there. He'll be spun down inside the 40-yard line, stopped right there, and that will end quarter number 3.
Apodaca in motion to the right. Elias, pressure, scampers out of it, has some room, spins away, stays on his feet. Jacobo Elias inside the 5. First down and goal for the Scots, and he turned, you talk about turning nothing into something. All right, here we go, 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line, 9:20 to go here in the 3rd quarter. And that ball, Elias fakes the handoff, has some space trying to get to the corner, shakes it off a defender, walks in. Hello, my name is Jacobo Elias, and I make moves. Touchdown, Scots.
What? Just the stop and go?
Wow. This kid's unbelievable. Zendejas in the shotgun again. He's got Fernandez to his right, 2 wide receivers right, 2 wide receivers left. Takes the snap. He's going to send it over the middle right into the hands of Juan Carlos Bejarano. Knocks a guy down on his return inside the 15 to the 11-yard line. And Vincent Memorial takes over once again.
Bejarano had it right in his hands. It did not go. He looked like he was the intended receiver.
Yep, he was waiting for it.
And he made the most of it, and he returned it all the way down inside the 20-yard line, down to the 14. Juan Carlos Bejarano.
Jacobo Elias comes back out, split back. He's going to hand off to Apodaca, and he is immediately met at the line by Johnny Sadberry. For a loss on the play, that's going to bring the Scots back to the 15-yard line. Elias under center, fakes it, gets his man Ascalani, and he's going to make his way inside for the touchdown. Make that 6. Elias with a 6th touchdown. 3rd touchdown pass, and this time it goes to Max Ascalani. A little play action pop pass there, and he takes it the rest of the way and dives in for the score.
In motion. And Zendejas will throw it. It'll be batted. It'll be intercepted. And Vincent Memorial will take over on the interception by number 54, Manuel Montano. And Montano, who also plays left tackle as a freshman, did not play last week. Comes up with the interception. That will do it. On senior night here at Cal Jones Field,
The clock has wind down to 0 on the interception. It's a 41-7 win for Vincent Memorial, and they have now won 5 in a row after dropping their first 2.
Welcome back to the Valley Sports Network. I'm Cole Johnson, and I'm joined by assistant coach Fernando Santana. And just tell me, what was the difference on offense between that first and second half for you guys?
I think we regrouped. Our quarterback he's a sophomore, so he's learning our system. We come him down and he start thinking about the plays, and he start reading the offense, and he start playing the way he plays. I mean, he's going to be a great quarterback for us, but he's still learning. So I think that they got motivated. We got plenty of receivers. We can throw the ball to any of our receivers. So our offense is complete. We need a running game, but we know that we can throw the ball. So that's why we stick on the throwing, and he did good. I mean, he's smart. He'll learn our offense.
It's very unique for you guys. You have a spread offense. You got guys everywhere. You spread the wealth to everyone on this team. You have 6 different guys catch a pass tonight. How important is that for you guys to shake things up, to make the defense keep them on their heels most of the game?
We had to change that because at the first week of practice in August, our running back broke his collarbone. So we had to change a little bit of our offense. So we start throwing the ball. We got good receivers. We got speed. And that's our cream of the crop. So that's why we stick to that, and that's what we're practicing so we can get better.
How proud are you of these guys, especially in Akobo, for really, you said he's a sophomore. He's taken control of this offense. You guys are now 5 in a row. You won 7 games in, and he's already looking like he knows this offense in and out. You guys are doing great. How proud are you of him?
I'm very proud. He's very smart. He played Pop Warner. I know him since he was a little kid. So he's got a football mind, so that helps a lot. And he's needs to learn a little bit more about leadership, so he can run the offense much better. But yes, he's going to be a great. And we got plenty of receivers, so we need to spread the ball so we can score more and keep up with the rest of the teams. I mean, we got Calexico coming up, we got Hopeville and Palo Verde. They're not easy teams. They're very hard, so we need to be prepared.
Yeah, and like you just said, Hopeville, you have them next week. That's a big game. How important was this second half to move into that game next week in that big game?
It was very important. Now that we settle a little bit and we try to run our offense, I think we're prepared to play Hopeville.
Awesome.
And the kids are excited, so it's a good game for us, and they're excited. So it's a rivalry. We know that always it's a rivalry against Hopeville, so we're trying to get better so we can stick up to them.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach. Congratulations. I'm going to bring over Jacobo Elias now. We'll bring him over. We're going to talk to him and see. Hey, congrats on the win. Jacobo Elias here with me. Tell me what the difference was between that first and second half for you guys offensively. You guys really broke it open in the second half.
You know, we started slow, but we gotta keep our cool and play more explosive. You know, we can't keep on being lazy in the first half, and we always come up strong.
So what about it in the first half? You're saying you're kind of lazy. What wasn't working for you guys early on?
Well, we couldn't read the defense. You know, we have to establish some good plays against the defense, and get some wide receivers open.
You know, you scored 6 touchdowns tonight. Not only that, you're kicking extra points. You accounted for every point on the field tonight. What did you see from yourself? How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling great. It was a great win, a great team effort.
How does it feel to spread the wealth? You got 6 different guys you can throw the ball to. 6 different guys caught a pass tonight. So, how is it easy for you to spread it out, or is you just finding the first guy that's open?
You know, I try to find my short passes first, but I trust my wide receivers, and I love to throw deep passes.
Coming off a big win here, that second half was explosive. Big game next week against Holtville. What are you looking for in that one?
We're looking forward to coming up strong. You know, we know it's a hard team, divisional game, and we're just trying to play our best game.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. Scott, we'll send it back to you.
Great night tonight for Jacobo Elias. 6 total touchdowns through by the air, 3 on the ground. He had a fantastic day in a 41-7 win for Vincent Memorial today over Calipatria. Let's go over the scoring real quickly for you of how it all unfolded here tonight. It started off in the first 2.5 minutes. It was a 47-yard touchdown in the first quarter off the hand of Jacobo Elias, and he found his favorite target, senior Diego Elordi, And Elordi with the 47-yard scamper made the score 7-0. Oh, by the way, Elias had the extra point in this one as well. But Calipatria would come back in the first quarter. A 31-yard touchdown run near the end of the first quarter by Alex Fernandez tied the game at 7. Near the end of the first quarter, it was Vincent Memorial on a drive, and it would be capped off to start the second quarter by a 3-yard touchdown run by Jacobo Elias, and that's where we would end the half. It would be 14-7, but things took a big turn for both teams in the second half. It was Calipatria with the ball first, and they had an opportunity to tie and get back into the game and make it close. They actually had a 3-and-out and a punt. It would go back to Vincent Memorial. Elias with a 19-yard touchdown run to make it 21-7. Calipatria would get the ball back again. They would punt. Elias and the offense would get the ball back yet again. This time Elias on a 3rd down deep in his own territory would find Diego Elordi, and he would do it all. 85 yards and a 2-minute 19-yard drive made it 28-7. And then another Calipatria punt starting the fourth quarter. Elias with a 7-yard touchdown run. And then the Vincent Memorial Scots would get an interception. Elias on another 15-yard touchdown pass. This time it would be to Max Ascalani, and Ascalani would plow his way into the end zone. It was a touchdown. The extra point would be missed as they would end this one by a final score of 41-7. It was all Vincent Memorial in that second half, as we have Cole Johnson joining us again from down on the field. Great interviews, by the way.
Thanks. It was nice to talk to Elias and the coaches to see really what the turnaround was there from the first to the second half, because it was like night and day there. Only putting up 14, close game, and then they go explosive in the second half, and I think that's what they needed heading into that big game next week against Holtville.
It was great to see in person this Vincent Memorial Scots team. We saw them in a lot of highlights and a lot of video, especially Jacobo, who was just dazzling. Just dazzling today.
He is. It was awesome, especially that last touchdown run he had. He was down, spins off a couple of tackles, and just walks into the end zone. He's got something in him, something special that you can just see from some kids early on. And he's just a sophomore, and the fact that he just walked onto this team as a freshman last year as a wide receiver, hadn't played football before, and he's doing what he's doing now, taking control of this offense. Not only just using his athleticism, he uses his eyes, he uses his knowledge, he's got great IQ. And we saw it on that QB sneak early on in the game. He just took the snap, he dives in because he saw no one was there. It's stuff like that that makes him special as well.
Well, right now, everybody in the Desert League is chasing Palo Verde. The Yellow Jackets are 2-0. They had a big win on Thursday night versus Holtville. Now we have an epic matchup between Holtville and the Vincent Memorial Scots coming up next week.
Yes, that's going to be a big game. And Holtville, like we mentioned, they started the season 5-0. This team was unbeatable, and then they lose a tough one the next week, and then to Imperial, which they just got shut down offensively. And then Palo Verde took them 40-8. That's a big one. Everyone's circling Palo Verde on their schedules now, but the next one, before they get there, Vincent Memorial has to take on those Vikings out of Holtville. It's going to be a tough one. They're going to have to play good defense, because that Holtville offense can explode between the Eiton brothers and then Spencer Hilfiger at quarterback. He knows how to get that ball out. So it's going to be a big test on their defense for the Scots.
And David Wong told us in the pregame today, too, his team doesn't mind going on the road. They don't mind playing in different venues. Again, their home field is Eagle Field at Southwest. Tonight that was occupied by youth football. They're okay here. They seemed right at home here at Cal Jones Field, 41-7.
He said anywhere they go, they're lucky to play there. He said, we'll go to play a home game at San Diego. I don't care. They don't care where they play. They'll take on anyone, and they don't need a home field. They just need somewhere to play, and that I think that speaks volumes for him and the program.
They have Holtville next, and then after that, it's a big matchup with Palo Verde. And talking with the head coach Wong in the pregame, he's excited to see what happened in that Holtville-Palo Verde game. He's excited to see the tape. First things first, though, he had to finish this game so he could give Holtville some tape, and I think Holtville's going to be pretty impressed with the quarterback that the Scots have.
No, I think they are, and they're definitely going to have to keep control of him, just like Matt Self of Calipatria was telling us that they had to limit what he could do, limit the way he gets out of the pocket and makes plays. Holtville's looking at the same exact thing, and I'm sure Coach Wong is going to spend his entire weekend looking at that film, so they get ready for that game.
41-7 the final. It was senior night here at Cal Jones Field on the campus of Central High School. Vincent Memorial defeats Calipatria. Again, that score 41-7. That's going to wrap it up for us. And the Valley Sports Network Game of the Week for Cole Johnson. I'm Scott Gross. A big thank you to the whole staff who helped put this on. Again, the final 41-7. Thank you so much for watching.